Two families have been devastated by deadly hit-and-run crashes that are still unsolved months later. Troopers say the drivers who left the scene may not have even known that they hit someone.
But their loved ones are speaking out now for the first time. They told Eyewitness News reporter Greg Suskin they believe investigators should be doing a lot more.
A cross stands on a rural stretch of Highway 265 near the border of Lancaster and Chesterfield counties. It stands where 36-year-old Chad Hill was found dead in the road on the morning of September 16th.
In my book, it's murder. I don't care what they say.
Faye Roof and Melanie Ergel are Hill's mother and sister. They've endured 5 months of pain as the bright orange paint marks investigators left behind on the road slowly fade away.
He was a good guy. He did not deserve to go out like that. They can't even come forward and at least send an anonymous letter or anonymous phone call or something.
Hill left this bar about a quarter of a mile away that morning when he couldn't get a ride home. The family says surveillance video, which isn't being released, shows Hill appearing agitated inside the bar, then angrily kicking a pickup truck before walking off.
It's hard on the troopers to see a family suffer.
Jeff Wade with the South Carolina Highway Patrol says Hill was already lying in the road when he was hit, likely passed out. We flew a drone over the stretch of 265. It's a straight road in good condition. But Wade says someone who strikes a person on the ground may not even know it.
I don't think anybody turns around every time they have hit a bump and turn around to go back and see what it is.
We need some answers.
But Hill's family thought those answers would come months ago from someone who was with him that night and saw him leave walking down this road, or someone with a guilty conscience. Only 20 minutes away near Pageland, a wreath hangs on a street sign where 45-year-old Cruz Mendez died 2 months before Hill.
Sometimes you wish you could bring people back, but you can't.
Anna Panther was with Mendez at a wedding hours before his death, July 16th. He was found on Tiny Grove Church Road. In both cases, no one reported seeing or hearing anything. Not a shred of evidence was found.
I've seen guys get on their hands and knees and crawl looking for that very minute piece of evidence, and sometimes it's just not there.
We walked the road and flew our drone over the crash scene, only managing to find a small yellow marker from the investigation. Did you find any evidence of foul play in either of these cases?
No, sir.
But families and friends are convinced that even if their deaths were accidents, driving away without stopping wasn't.
But this person that did this, they know what they did. There's children that's without the father, a mother that's without a son. It's not fair.
The Highway Patrol has not closed either case, but they'll never know who hit Chad Hill and Cruz Mendez and kept going unless someone speaks up.
None of us is going to be at peace until we know.
Greg Suskin, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Your heart breaks for those families. We asked if the drivers who hit those men will likely face charges if they come forward, and troopers told us that it depends on the circumstances and that decision would be up to the solicitor.